So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how.
Way to
Hifumi's
deflect the
body got
obvious
moved.
implied question.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
We could have been gone for more than a minute or two.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
He wasn't
What?
dead.
How? If the dead body were to move itself.
The dead body moved on its own?
No! Not another... ghost!
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
Have we ever discussed how she got wounded? What happened to her face? What happened to her arm? I don't think we have. I mean, the arm, I guess I kind of came to think of it as like a cool tattoo or something, but the face, that's... She was wounded.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
Yes, it is. Okay. I'll have to see what they say.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Okay. I think I see what I need to do.
There's a chance you... No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that how? Surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that
Always keep
is
doing the
why
wrong
the
thing.
announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Dear viewer, I know what has to do with what she said. You know what has to do with what she said. We all know what argument I'm trying to make. I have solved the puzzle. I just can't phrase the answer the way they want me to. It's why I don't play text-based adventure games. Because you can get the answer, but not the phrasing, and then lose. Which is not how that should work.
Are you saying that when we first found
Okay.
Hifumi in the nurse's office,
I have issues.
there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is
Even
impossible.
knowing the right
Hifumi
answer,
was dead,
it doesn't
without a
seem
doubt.
like
And
the
you know
obvious
that how?
reason. And this makes sense in the canon, so I'm using a later statement
Along with the rest
to
of us,
contradict a
Hifumi's dead body had been found.
previous statement. So that means Makoto, in hand of the game when I interrupt
Was
this
the body
conversation.
discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Makoto is using knowledge of what someone was about to say.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
I hope I'm not the only one that has trouble with these trials
Maybe.
because of what they
That was
choose to be
also
the right
same
bullets.
Time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Alright, he's in the room. We can ask him.
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I
Oh.
can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
It did answer the question.
No, actually,
Think,
that was
hero.
plenty. Huh? He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly.
When we found the 2 bodies
We
together,
heard the
yeah.
body discovery announcement twice. I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
I wasn't just right about the culprit. I was right about the details. I am proud of myself, and then the actual trial is bringing me back down to humble because, oh dang.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't
Yes, that's a contradiction.
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
it? And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually
And that's just part
Yes.
of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the
The
nurse's
glasses,
office.
right?
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
That is the worst logic I have ever heard.
Play this game. You'll see some more.
But honestly, I do not think there's
Who's
anything that
bitter?
can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
It's the glasses, right? Okay.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
Alright, come on.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and
Ah,
his
here
body
we go.
after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
I'm doing that now. I'm tired of listening to the whole thing over and over again. Did I lose points for that? I don't remember.
In fact, there was
I've already
one
lost
clear
enough points,
difference
it's
between
fine.
Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Oh, you know. You were there when I found the rag.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood.
Man, such tiny, tiny legs.
But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless.
Don't show me that picture ever
And
again.
I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
You know. That was sharp. There we go.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean.
Was that like in your pocket? Or an evidence bag? Like how do we prevent people from fabricating
And
evidence?
the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right?
I had the same question, Ace Attorney.
And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I highly doubt anyone
What a
but
weird
Hifumi
line.
would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of
Yep.
garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
Yeah, we can trust those two.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
Get out.
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office.
He just got up
He
and walked
pretends
away.
to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet.
The fat just walks away.
And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if
Oh, Ray did say.
pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere. But he got
How did he get rid of the
crazy
bag?
and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot!
Where'd the bag go?
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Oh, I thought I was going to choose the portrait.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside, which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
I shouldn't complain. This is better than the bullet time
And it could
stuff.
only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Look at that little smile. She's so proud of herself.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item
Oh,
he took
the note.
off of
Okay,
Taka's
okay.
lifeless body.
Back on the same page. Yeah, face.
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
You want to qualify that a bit more?
What? In his...
You know, we were looking in the pants of a dead body. As you do.
Yes, his pants.
Let's stop saying the word pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet at the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
Yeah, you just said that. Hiro, come on, buddy.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro, and that person could only have been...
Fumi's
I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used
Funny.
this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Yep, it's going to be the torn piece of
I don't
paper.
really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out hubby!
I know, I find it hard to remember all the names too.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and
Yes,
Taki is Hifumi,
you know, come on.
right? Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
She does have flaws. It was the torn piece of paper. Why was just... Okay, no, those are the...
Puppy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Hubby!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok! Puppy had the note, right?
Okay.
Then the person it was intended
So I guess I
for
gotta do a temporary bullet for the...
But remember what the note said.
For that to find the
What
torn note
time did it
piece.
say to meet?
What ti- oh! Then it's gonna be... Okay, it's already selected.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Oh, come... That barely touched.
Puppy had the note, and the person it was must have been Hubby!
But remember what time did it...
6 a.m. The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
No, that's wrong. No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The wristwatch,
The
I
note
just
said
selected
to meet
it.
at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka
Yeah,
was
I shouldn't have to
killed.
connect these dots
I
for them.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
Playing with your
But if
hopes.
they gave the note to
Playing with your
Taka,
dreams.
what was Hifumi doing with it? Stuffed down his
Trying to
pants,
hide the
no less.
evidence. Duh.
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
He stole it?
Where's
Yes.
your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Damn it. It's the torn. I feel like we could have just skipped to this part.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right
Did you
about
see it or
this,
did
the sheet
Kyoko
of
see it?
paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Yeah, it's not much a
And
discovery,
Taka's
dude.
scrap Hifumi's note.
Oh, don't say
Yup.
it.
They're from the same piece of paper.
That did not need a declaration.
Hifumi had the note
That
meant
did
for
not
Taka,
need to be spelled
while
out.
Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
Yes.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Ooh, okay, now we're bringing in accomplices. We're getting somewhere now.
After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive!
No. No, he's not. Byakuya, I share your pain. You can't see Byakuya. He's beneath my frame. He's angry.
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead.
Really, most sincerely dead.
The second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
I think we're already using the term mastermind to refer to someone else.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Where does that even come from?
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file,
Is he about to be a smarty?
the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain
Me
knocking
too.
around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
Hidden away for emergencies.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the
I'm so
culprit
quiet,
have
'cause, I
gotten
mean, they
their
had the
hands
voice
on
acting.
either of the hammers?
I don't need to do anything.
Personally, I haven't a clue.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
I know it's a clean hammer. Can I just... Please. Somehow, I know the truth. I know the truth. I know the truth. Okay, this spotless hammer. Okay. I should have
What
this.
was used to kill Hifumi? Was
Is
it
that it?
Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice
What?
Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
I mean, is that a contradiction? I don't...
Hammer time for more info!
I think that was it. I think that was it.
Well, one thing seems
MurderGear.com/hammer
the
time?
murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
No, it's wrong.
There we go.
The murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all. No, it was something completely
Finally,
different.
one of them on the first time.
Seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder.
Murder most foul.
If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones.
Look at them
I
there.
think whoever made the justice hammers used those as a basis for their design.
I think they just painted over them.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
Why similar? Aren't they the
So
same?
Hifumi moved Taka's
Okay.
body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would
Blackmail.
work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
Don't flashback. Don't flashback. Okay, good. Okay, another temporary one.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us,
There's not many
even if
options,
more
awesome.
than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Timing!
Even if more than only the one who actually carried, assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on it.
That is.
But that only really in this case, however, there were two murders.
Yep, it's the other way around.
Shoot!
If it's the other way around, then one contradicts the
Based
other
on the rules
one.
that have been, assuming the rule holds true, it is simply
No, it's wrong.
If they're contradictory, it should go both ways.
Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
I mean, actually, if a killer killed Kyoko and Byakuya, they'd pretty much be guaranteed to go unnoticed, because that's our two best detectives. Makoto could not have solved any of this without their helps.
There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime.
Oh, I see what you're saying, okay. So it's two murders, so two blackened at the same time, so two graduations. Except he couldn't have told him that, because who did...
And
I guess
based
Hiro
on
was going to be
Case's
the
events,
victim in Hifumi's
Hifumi would have been
mind.
the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look.
Okay. Okay. I didn't see that coming.
single suspicious
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good
individual,
twist.
a similar weapon used in each crime,
Little addition to the
disappearing
story.
bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just.
Wait, was there no
awful.
accomplices
How could
rule?
anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
The effort made to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning. Joashi sent to look at the... Okay, yeah, this is recapping. Kyoko really is amazing. Although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Yeah, like, she has a script or something.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved. But then, who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
I know.
That's problem numero uno right now.
I get to say it, 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 I get to say it. Is Mono's picture at the height his face would have been at? Why would you do that?
Here's my answer.